Tuesday night, the gang's on the air. Carlos, Tyler, Jay with a flair. Comedy, culture, news, and life, sweet spice. Serve it up hot. Oh, it's always nice. Laughter echoes through the digital street. Friends catching up, ain't that a treat? Jokes that ring sharp as a knife. They dive deep, set your spirit alight. HollingsWorthless, yeah, tune in tight. Three pals jiving, everything feels right. From comedy to culture, every news bite, they bring the light. On a Tuesday night. Hits the punchlines quick as a flash. Tyler's stories always crash. They drops wisdom like a silent storm. Together they create a show that's more. They talk about the life, the love, the strife. Turn mundane moments into pure delight. Each Tuesday just feels right. It's more than a show, it's a piece of life. Culture served on a silver plate. News and views, the resonate. Committed gold, you can hide your way. It's a weekly fix, don't be late. Culture served on a silver plate. News and views, the resonate. Committed gold, you can hide your way. It's a weekly fix, don't be late.
Wow. What's up, everybody? Welcome to HollingsWorthless Program. I'm one of your hosts, Big Irish J. Hollingsworth. As usual, we have the Hooligans, the Goon Squad, the usual suspects, three of a kind, Trips, three men, no baby. Shout out to Baby Miles. Three Musketeers, just the three of us. Three's Company, no Mr. Furley. Starting with, you've seen him on Amazon Prime. He's the host with the most, part-time famous, full-time funny, Carlos Anthony.
What's happening after you done deep-throated that microphone? Good God.
Do my intros, please. Last but not least, we have the Seattle native, a.k.a. Chief Green Cloud, a.k.a. Hayo Huatamaya Smokin', a.k.a. Sacagawida, a.k.a. Pata Hot Mess, a.k.a. Chief Spittin' Bull. They call him the box checker. Madara. They say he's uncancelable.
Madara.
Hey, man, I'm not racist. Tyler, don't call me Joseph Smith.
What up?
What up? Oh,
What's
we
happening,
are
Pete?
back. It looks like we have about 1,000 people that aren't in the chat right now.
What up, chat?
Man, look at all them people.
Yeah. No. So there's a guy. I don't know if Tyler remembers. Do you remember Kevin the ski addict? Like, he's been a long time listener. He was in Richland, Washington for a while. So every time I did Jokers, I'd always see him and everything. But he had hit me up and was like asking about the podcast because like there was a few weeks Like I think we've gone 2 weeks now. We haven't done this, and then before that,
Mhm.
like we did one, and then we had like a week or two. But I'll say now, majority of it's all on me, guys. You can put it all on me. I apologize, but a lot of shit's been going on, and we'll catch you up to it now. There was
Yeah, the podcast would still go on if one of us didn't want to do. I'm so sorry for all the things
wouldn't
we
be the
going
same.
through.
Wouldn't be the same without the fucking the race, the slurred speech, and Carlos. It can't. No, it wouldn't be the same. Maybe it could go on, but I mean, it'd be lacking.
It'd be
But
lagging.
we're
Tyler.
here now. We're gonna stay in the
Don't
press.
discount yourself.
We're here now.
Okay.
What just happened?
you.
When was that?
I was waiting for Tyler to say something. He didn't say anything. So couple updates. I mean, if you've followed me or if you've been listening to the podcast or whatever, so there was a death in the family last month in December, and so that was a lot of stuff that we were dealing with last month, and then last week was the funeral for Angel, my lovely significant other, her son Chaz, rest in peace. Beautiful ceremony, and we went out to I always fuck this up. Hemet, California. It was we were in California last week for the funeral, and excuse me, I'm getting over a cold too, so fucking that's another great thing. Anyways, I know the funeral was last Tuesday, and Angel rented a giant Airbnb, like a 7 or 8 sleeper, big huge house, and she had all of her family, close family, and friends came over and stayed at the Airbnb, and so obviously it was a tragedy about her son Chaz and everything, but I guess you could say two positives that could be taken from both of them. So her husband, her son, Jesus, I can't even talk. Her son passed away about a week. I think it was a week or a week and a half before her birthday in December. And in December, I had way before I had planned that I was flying her best friend Tish out, and then Tish she didn't know. And then it also happened that Tish and Angel's close friend Carol Lee decided she was going to come out too. So they both came out for her birthday. She had no idea, surprised her, and she was saying at the birthday, she was saying, the circumstances leading up to her birthday were the worst thing that could happen to somebody. But she said that with her friends being there and surprising her, it was probably one of the best birthdays she ever had. So that was great. And then after the funeral, the day after the funeral, when we were at the place in Hemet, she was saying, that she had there was peace from having all of her family was under one roof, and her closest friends and everything. And so she was like, it was pretty special to her. So so that, those were like, I guess, two positives you could say that after the fact. I don't know how you word it, dude.
No, we get it. We definitely get it, man. Yeah, no,
yeah, it's been the last 2 months have been fucking insane over here at the HollingsWorthless house.
Like,
and then when I was in Hemet, everybody got sick. So I got sick. Aunt Mona, Aunt Mary, Jetty, Chaz's son, was sick. Jetty's mom, Alexis, got sick. I got sick. Tish. A bunch of us got sick from fucking all staying in that house, so maybe it was a bad idea. But
little house of horrors.
What'd you call us?
The House of Horrors, not horrors, horrors.
Thank you. Oh, House of Horrors. What did you say about that? But back and I'm on the upswing from getting sick and feeling good. And the only negative, I guess, is what in the fuck is happening with our government and with America, dude. I'm like, I mean, he said he was going to come in going crazy, and I mean, he hasn't done any of the other shit. Like, I haven't seen grocery prices drop or anything.
Shit, no, eggs actually went up.
Yeah, and the Ukraine war is still going, and you know, I mean, that was supposed to end on day one, and all this other shit. But all
we
this
do have the Gulf of America now.
Yeah, what the fuck,
shit? Who asked for that?
Hopefully I know that they they made a lot of promises, but it's not really seeming like those wars are ending anytime soon.
No, dude, it's just fucking. It's insane though. Like they stopped all the what was it? The grants, and something else.
I think SNAP is going to be affected by this. Which
it may down the road. As of right now, because like Amari today when she came home, she was because I get SNAP. I read a lot of shit off, but anyways, she was telling me, she goes, "Hey, they're saying that you may not have access to that by 5 p.m. today," and I was like, "What?" So I fucking ordered some shit and then it got delivered, but then I looked it up and they were saying as of right now, SNAP is not affected, but they are possibly looking at it may get affected.
Which is, why? I mean, the benefit of it is obviously to help those that are in need. So why would you cut off their resource? What do you think they're going to do if that happens? What do you think they're going to do?
I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know, man.
They storm the Capitol? I mean, because this shit, this shit makes no sense at all.
You can get away with it.
You can apparently. You just get the right president in there. You can get what's the pardon in 4 years.
Yeah, dude.
Unrelated, but I've taken up bread baking, and I have a loaf of bread that's going to come out in about 7 minutes. So get excited, boys. I know you're not here.
Okay, you go on the show and tell.
I'll do a show and tell. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, not even joking. Carlos is amped for this. Carlos is a fucking chef.
Absolutely.
You like cooking too, right, Tyler?
Say what?
You like cooking also, right?
Dude, I love baking. And I cook because I have to, but it's not like a passion of mine, but I really do like baking for some reason. I like baking bread.
That's interesting. What is it about baking that you like versus just cooking in general? Is it because you just
like
put it in
bread
there
making because like it's like a meal accompanies a meal for the rest of the week.
Oh,
you know?
Gotcha.
Like, or I can make sandwiches with it. I've been making these big rustic French loaves, and I've been making French bread out of it.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's like chef's kiss, bro. I love it.
I see. So you said that you looking at it as it's going down. As you looking over. That's what you keep looking over at.
I'm looking at my little baking station right now. It's just covered in flour.
And you got rid of the tree.
I did take down my my Christmas stuff. Yeah,
dude. Little inside. This year's Christmas, I'm getting a fucking fake dude. The mess that fucking real Christmas tree left, and I'm the one that fucking am vacuuming and sweeping and all. So I was like, "Fuck that." I don't know.
You're gonna find some pine needles here in a couple of weeks. Watch, you're gonna be cleaned up something. You're gonna see pine needles.
100%.
That's the way it happens.
Yeah, real Christmas trees are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is, while she's at work, I'll one day I'll get a fake one, decorate it, and then I'll get like pine air fresheners. And just be like, it smells great, right?
Dude, they have Christmas tree air fresheners at Home Depot.
They sure do.
I used to buy them after Christmas and put them in my car as a car freshener because they would put them on that 50% off, 80% off because it's out of season.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's just a regular tree smell. I dig that, bro. You can use that year round, dog.
Yeah,
There it
I
is.
dig that. I dig it. I like it.
Yeah.
But
But lately I've been going
bread. I
bubblegum.
can't wait to see that. I'm more excited about the bread now. I'm like,
I
okay.
know.
Oh hell yeah! We got 4 minutes and 55 seconds until it comes out. I'll hold it up to the mic so you can hear it sing. It's gonna be crackling.
We should we should just do this whole podcast should just be bread talk.
Dude.
Oh, cooking.
Tyler's
so
like,
excited for the
finally.
things I've been making. I've been making a lot of pizza. I really enjoy baking pizza.
Interesting.
Do you have a pizza maker?
So what I don't have anything that like I don't have like a pizza stone or maker. I just have a pizza cutter and like a sheet that I'll slap out dough and I'll just make it in the oven. But
so you doing the whole dough. You're not buying the dough from it's already made and then putting your sauces
Tyler
on
don't
it.
fuck around.
Yeah,
no, I'm making it all from scratch. Yeah. I'll make the sauce from scratch too. Yeah.
Damn.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
yeah, dude.
Tyler, you when next time I'm up there and I'm staying at your place, will you make us a pizza?
Yeah, I'll make you pizza, bro. I'm like really excited to try and make deep dish pizza. I just got an iron skillet that I'm gonna try and make. I'm gonna try and make a deep dish. Never done it before, but I got a good recipe. This might be my new thing, bros.
You got to find your piece. You got to find your piece. Cooking brings you joy. It's something about the process of cooking and seeing that end result, man. I like it.
Yeah, and I was gonna say Carlos fucking I don't know. Do you guys follow each other, right? Tyler, do you see Carlos when he'll post the food he makes all the time?
I don't know if I've seen a food one before.
Oh
yeah, the last thing I made was, and I need to go back to it. I made bacon wrapped steak with crab meat on the top.
Ooh wee!
You had me until the crab meat.
Yeah, it was. Listen, and it was some leftover crab meat. And I was like, let me see, what can I do with this? And I was like, okay, well, shoot. I hate mayo, but when Kalia was here, she cooked and she had mayo, so I was like, let me use this mayo before it goes bad. And I had some Dijon mustard, and I put it in there and spooned it all together, put some seasoning on it, and then dropped that on top of that steak.
I'm looking at your Instagram right now, and there's a guy rolling hot dogs into a.
Oh yeah, that shit is that shit is horrific. Dude, I probably would have put that one on my store. Hold on, let me see if I have a picture. I know I got a picture of it. It would have been
maybe
on the stories. Let's see here.
Dude, I'm gonna do a photo dump of all the breads and pizzas I've been making here though. In the next week, I'm about to burst. I swear, I've been like really holding in all these photos of all these breads I've been making.
Oh yeah!
Oh, hell yeah!
Look at that.
And that's my little kale salad here. My little kale salad.
Okay, so what is your guys' specialty? If you had to make one thing that you think is your best item, what is it?
Dude, my pizzas are pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie.
So is your popcorn.
Popcorn's pretty good too. Yeah.
Popcorn,
dude. Whenever I'm up there, Tyler makes popcorn. I'm like, can you make your Tyler? Can you make your popcorn?
I used to make it in a big stovetop stuff, but now I have my girlfriend bought me a
potatoes.
Sorry? I used to make it in a big stovetop, like a big pot. What?
Stuffing instead of potatoes.
Oh,
gotcha.
Bad,
really bad joke. Really, really bad. Even for me.
That was good.
good and terrible.
Fucking boo.
Good and terrible.
I'm gonna encourage
either
spaghetti
with andouille sausage or steak. Steak. I eat steak probably once or twice a week, so that's what I stay on.
Yeah, I eat steak quite often too, but I don't think I'm doing a good job of it. I'm just air frying it, bro. I just throw it in the air fryer.
Ain't nothing wrong with the air fryer. I'm getting back to not doing it so medium well. Because we went to my son's birthday was last week, and we went to a Brazilian steakhouse, and I was like, oh no, give it to me medium well. And it was like I don't want it to be tough. I shouldn't be doing all that. So I was like, we back to medium rare.
This guy.
And it was
Jay fucking loves his his
I like
steaks
it.
cooked.
I like my well.
You want it? You want it burnt?
Yes, I like it Chicago style, like a little. Oh yeah, like if that fat is a little burnt. Ooh, a little
I can do that, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about the meat though. It shouldn't be.
Yeah, I don't want. I don't want no pink. I don't want no red, no pink. I want like shoe leather.
You don't want no what?
I don't want no red, no pink. I want shoe leather. Just dark red.
Well,
Oh, he's getting
You
the
would have,
bread.
yeah, he's getting the bread.
I think I can.
You would have loved that Brazilian steakhouse. It was good.
Oh, dude, have you ever gone to the one here in Vegas?
I've been to a couple here in Vegas. I went to Texas Day Brazil
Fuga de
and
Chao.
Fogo de Chao.
Fuga de Chao. Oh, dude.
But I think Texas Day Brazil is actually better. There's another one in Henderson. I forgot. Someone took me there for my birthday, and it was pretty good. I mean, you can't go wrong with any of them.
Yeah.
And they're all about the same price anyway. So, but yeah, we had a really good time. We had the whole restaurant to ourselves.
Really?
The entire restaurant to us. Not one person ever came in there the whole time we was there.
Dang. Oh,
Oh.
what? Up a little
Wow.
higher. Hold on.
We got to hear it.
It's a nice little rustic French loaf.
I'm trying to get it. There we go. Oh,
Yeah.
look
Can you
at
hear it?
Yep.
it's crackling.
Oh yeah, dude. It'll crackle for the next couple minutes.
Now, how long did you let it sit before you cut it?
Probably a couple hours.
Oh wow.
Interesting. I don't know any of this shit. Like I don't cook that often.
So
know
if you
about
cut
the-
into a bread too quickly, it'll start dumping steam out of it, and it'll just make everything inside of it soggy. So you got to wait for it to be down to room temperature before you cut into it.
Oh wow.
Did not know that.
So you can't eat
Yeah.
that if you're hungry right now. You got to just let it.
But I mean, you could definitely just cut into that if you don't give a shit. But
Could you put
if
it
you
in
want
the
those
fridge?
nice, easy cut slices, you got to wait a couple hours.
Can you put it in the fridge to like hurry that up?
Yeah.
Dude,
It's
I'm
not. That's not gonna mess up the quality of it though. You going from hot to cold like that.
I don't know if it will or not. Maybe. I ain't a scientist. I'm like a newfound hobbyist.
Dude, that's right now. Bread sounds so good. Just bread with some butter and just.
Dude, that's basically what I've been doing with it. And then lately I've been making French toast with it. And like French toast, like I'll cut it thick, like 2 inches thick, let
Like
it sit
Texas
in that
toast.
custard for like minutes, and then I'll like cook it for like 8 minutes. It'll just come out so thick and like it's like a whole egg sandwich. So delicious. Bro.
Say it
is
slower.
that?
Say it slower. I'm almost there.
I got a jug of maple syrup. I bought the real stuff.
Oh God, yes. Oh,
Got
I
the
saw
real.
because I saw that comes up on my feed on my phone is food and ass, and so,
That's so
two
funny.
things you can eat. What?
well, I'll take one over the other, and I ain't
Yeah.
talking about the ass. But it's somebody was cooking pancakes in cream,
Hmm.
and it was to
Huh.
make it fluffy.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, and I was like, I've never thought of that. I would have never thought of that. But they came out obviously a little bit fluffier. And
Yeah, they
she
look
was saying that it's
moist.
a little crust. Yeah,
Moist.
I was like,
Yeah.
I may have to try that next time. Regular
I might-
batter, regular pancake batter, and cream.
Thought about that too. I'm not a big fan of pancakes. To be honest, I really like a souffle.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
So you just do almost all egg white.
Hmm.
It's pretty damn good.
I've
Damn good.
never had a souffle. Like never.
You gotta try it.
What is?
You'll feel
I
like
don't know
such
if
a
I've tried
goddamn
one.
chef. Say what?
I don't know. I'm like, wait, I gotta Google what is a fucking souffle. How do you even
I
spell
know
it?
what it looks like, but that's a
Oh, I see.
souffle.
It's basically egg whites with like a little bit of sugar, a little
Oh,
bit, and you
chocolate.
it's like a
souffle
really
cheese.
fat pancake.
Interesting. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't even have that dish to make a
You guys are making me so fucking hungry. Right I'm just like, I can't wait till this is over to go get something.
I don't know how great a podcast this is, but I love talking about baking bread and making souffles.
If anybody tuned in right now, they'd be like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
don't listen to this podcast if you're fucking dieting, because holy shit! Right now I'm just
I am. I'm on this mission right now. So bread is out of the question right now. I've had it, but I can't do it like days back to back to back. So I can pick one day and make it a good one.
I've been riding my Ozempic train pretty hard, so I can do whatever I want because I'll lose interest in about 2 bites.
Yeah. It's so crazy that because Angel's on Ozempic because she has diabetes. It's medicine for her. You too, right?
Discount codes.
No, but watch Trump fucking take away Ozempic from people.
Oh man, that's when hell gonna break loose. All hell gonna break loose for sure.
I
mean, it's gonna be a slow walk to try to get him, but I mean,
yeah, right.
It's crazy though, because from like what you talk about Ozempic and when Angel talks about like the side effects and everything, it literally sounds like what I had surgery wise. Like you said, you lose interest after 2 bites. That's about what I can do on each meal. Like I'll do about 2 bites and I'm like, I'm good. That's a trip. It's so interesting it's fucking crazy too how effective Ozempic is.
Dude, it's been nice. I quit Zyn this last month.
Is that the smoking?
It's the Zyn pouches, those nicotine pouches.
Ooh.
But I quit them on December 25th on Christmas because I got like a stomach ache from one of them. And I was like, oh, fuck this. I ain't going to do stomach aches. But honestly, I feel like it wasn't even an issue to get rid of them. And I don't know if it's just because I was on such a low dose or if it's like on top of that, I'm taking Ozempic. So,
and have you stopped smoking cigarettes?
I haven't smoked cigarettes in years.
But that's what you were taking the nicotine for?
No, I just like nicotine.
Oh.
And then it became popular. It looked like it was a non-cancer causing alternative that I can go back to it for. Because that's the only reason why I quit smoking cigarettes was because I was coughing up tar and shit. And I was just like, oh, this is nasty. I know I'm shedding off years of my life with smoking. But I still love nicotine. Like I don't blame nicotine for that. I just blame tobacco for that. So, getting back into Zen, like I love the effects of nicotine. Like it makes your brain sharper, dude. It makes you like.
Does it? I honestly, I've never done cigarettes. I'm allergic to cigarette smoke. So, do you know any of this, Carlos?
No, I do not.
Okay, let me get into nicotine now.
Right.
Improve memory.
Nicotine package.
Yeah. I used to be very addicted to nicotine patches, but those were kind of expensive. Like I was taking them all the time when I quit smoking.
What is the I guess the side effects, good and bad, with nicotine?
One of the interesting things is that it improves memory, and
that's for everybody.
Yeah, it's for everybody. There's a lot of benefits to nicotine. There's but it's just every way of taking it has some sort of negative effect. So it's just hard to get in your system.
That's crazy.
But dude, when I was on nicotine patches, if I would put one on, but when I went to sleep, I would have a guaranteed lucid dream where I was like wide awake for my dream, and it would feel like hours. Like it was just like plug it into the matrix, bro. And I was unemployed when I was doing it, so I got very addicted.
Hey, so if there's any kids listening, take up smoking.
Oh yeah, if you can't afford LSD, you can't find
you're on the Hollywood podcast or
not? What'd you say, Tyler?
Oh, if you can't afford LSD or find it, just take a nicotine patch and have a nap. You'll be good to go.
Jesus Christ. We just want to say here at the HollingsWorthless, these are all drugs. Please don't do any drugs, kids, or smoke cigarettes. They're not good for you. Now, okay, you were talking about you quit the smoking cigarettes because of the coughing up tar and this and that. So what are the negative? Because I do smoke vapes, weed vapes. What are have they found bad side effects of that, or?
Oh yeah, dude, that gives you popcorn lung.
Wait. I heard that used to be a thing with like especially like the flavored vapes, but
Yeah,
that's
but
not a
you're
thing
smoking a
anymore.
flavored vape.
No, but I'm saying that I heard that they got rid of that shit though. Wait, hold on.
Uh-oh.
What? No, don't say it. I'm gonna just have to do
What do
edibles.
you think you're doing? You're vaping. They didn't change how the formula works.
Does vapes give you popcorn lungs? No, vaping does not cause popcorn lungs. Popcorn lung is a rare disease called bronchiolitis obliterans that is caused by exposure to diacetyl, a chemical used in popcorn flavoring. Diacetyl is banned in the UK from e-liquids and nicotine. Okay, well, let's get back to America. Does vapes give you popcorn lungs in USA? Okay, you got me fucking.
Well, okay, maybe popcorn lung is just a specific type of lung injury or whatever, but THC vaping or other substances can cause lung injury similar to popcorn lung or other lung conditions called bronchiolitis obliterans. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they're saying here there is no evidence that vaping causes popcorn lung in the United States. Popcorn lung, also known as blah, blah, blah. It's caused by exposure to diacetyl. Diacetyl was found in some early e-cigarettes, especially those with a buttery or creamy flavor. However, the industry has since removed it from most products. In 2020, say what?
Maybe I'm wrong on it, but I still don't think it's. I mean, it can't be healthy for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever vaped through a like a washcloth? Like take a white washcloth, put your vape through it, and then take a hit through it.
What is that gonna do?
It'll show you what happens inside your body because it'll stain it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that was like a filter.
I mean, it would essentially act as a filter, and you wouldn't feel as high from smoking it, but it'll definitely stain the washcloth.
That's interesting. So all that shit is going into your lungs.
All that's going in there. But I mean, you think about all the crap you're breathing anyways. Dude, there's a comic up here who's got lung cancer and he never smoked a day in his life. So it's like, what are you going to do? I feel like
how does that even happen? How does that even happen?
I don't know, bro. It's probably from the water, whatever they're putting in the water now.
Jesus.
Trying to thin the herd.
Okay, so I just did a search: side effects of smoking weed vapes. Vaping cannabis can have many negative effects on your health, including lung damage, mental health issues, and physical health problems. Lung damage, respiratory issue. Vaping cannabis can cause more respiratory issues than smoking cigarettes or marijuana. What? Collapsed lung. Vaping can cause blisters on the lungs to rupture, which can lead to a collapsed lung. Well, vaping cannabis can cause wheezing and whistling in the chest. I just kidding. It can.
Shane Gillis made a joke about it in one of his last specials, and it's so funny about like how gross it is when you're having sex and you have to like cough or clear your throat a little.
It is. Oh, it's the worst. You take that.
You just
like, go ahead and quit. I'm good.
Yeah, you just cough a little phlegm up, lands on her back. Oh, what was that? Oh, a little pre-cum, baby. Don't worry, I'm still good.
Wax on.
It's like fucking, it's black. Yeah.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm black, baby.
It's been waiting.
What you think was gonna happen?
Now I gotta fucking. Am I gonna have to just only do edibles?
I mean, if you want to be healthy, then yeah. But I mean, edibles will even say edibles can fuck up your liver.
What?
Like, so it's just like
it's gonna happen. We're gonna die one way or the other. So you might as well die happy.
Yeah, I think the other thing too is it's like if I look up, what are the side effects of eating steak? They're go, oh, heart disease, and fucking they're gonna
yeah,
have all
dude.
this other. You're gonna be like, oh my god, I gotta fucking Anything you look up, what are the side effects? You're gonna have to fucking quit everything. What are the side effects of breathing?
Like, in moderation, bro.
Yeah, if you're in fucking LA, you're fucked. Excuse
me.
It's
a lot, man. A lot to worry about and nothing at all. Just live.
I'm like, what's
I ain't trying to live forever, man. I don't got a pension to carry me through my 80s and 90s. So
fuck. Tyler and I were just talking today about like gigs, and it's crazy because like I'm good through like April, and I actually just picked up another gig in August. JP's in Gilbert, they're bringing me back. But it's like you guys both know it's just the game where you're just until I'm fucking get to some level where my year is already booked, I fucking just stress nonstop.
No, there ain't no sense in it. I mean, we work it, and so I think that's kind of the mindset that I'm taking on now. Because again, like I said, I'm looking at my calendar. I just started January. I didn't have hardly shit going on. There's a spot here or there, but just the mindset of changing. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna go out and seek for it, and then let's see what happens. So it's all good. It's all
the great Kalia.
What up, Kalia?
Is here. Kalia, friend of the show, friend of everybody on the show, amazing comedian.
Kalia got me, so shout out to
Wolf.
Yeah. What is it? Wolf Design? Kalia, you help me out with this one. Altadena will rise for supporting those affected by the Los Angeles fires.
Is that a fitted or snapback?
No, it's a snapback. But man, I like it. I like it a lot.
Wolf Customs has a hat. Altadena will rise. If you want to support, let me look.
Actually, I got it right here. Oh, we can put it in a thing real quick. Wolf Collection. Wolf the Collection.
LLC.com.
Huh?
Oh no, that's something else. Wolf Customs LLC is a fucking car place.
No, Wolf the Collection on Instagram. Wolf the Collection on Instagram. And so I'm gonna actually order some more stuff off of there. I saw like the style. So we're gonna put it together.
I just put it in the chat. Is that right? On IG, Wolf the Collection.
I can't see the chat.
You can't see the chat. Why can't you see the chat? What are you talking about? You can't see the chat.
Because I had everybody on the big screen.
You have to yell at me.
I got everybody on big. But yes, it's at Wolf the Collection on Instagram.
Big screen. You should put that in quotes.
Hey man, let's not do this this year. It's a whole nother year. We're living above the food.
So fucking Carlos and Tyler, how big is your fucking TVs in the back?
75. I think they're both 75s.
Yeah, that's what Carlos has. I have a 85, and I
have two of them.
That is true.
So technically, you got a 150.
Yeah.
But I always.
There's another one right here too. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little 45.
That's 152. Right, that's 152 right there.
That's like Carlos's big screen. But
yeah,
I always fuck with Carlos about his 75-inch. Like for Christmas, I got him as a joke. I got him a pair of binoculars, and I was like, "Yeah, so you can fucking see your TV."
But I got three. I can go as far as 300 inches in the bedroom. How about that?
That is true. He's got a fucking projector in his bedroom. It just projects onto the wall. How wild!
You project onto the ceiling or onto the wall?
Wall. Yeah, it's on the wall.
Oh.
The ceiling might be crazy, but that would be nuts to just be laying and looking up at the fucking ceiling.
It would be bad if I didn't have a ceiling fan. So you're right in the center, so you just had that shit blowing on the.
I'm a side sleeper anyway, so I'm like put it on the wall.
Yeah. What'd you say before that?
He's a side sleeper.
I sleep on my side.
Oh yeah. See, well, mine is straight ahead because I'd usually sleep on my side too, but I can sleep. At least I can sleep and look in that direction.
We should.
I think people who sleep on their back like Tori sleeps on her back, and it's like I feel like I'm sleeping next to a psychopath because I'm just like, what are you doing? You're just powering down and laying down like a person just like put you away. Like, what the fuck? I know, like a vampire, like Nosferatu.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, if you go to sleep like that, I'm not sleeping next to you. I don't know what you do when I go to sleep. No, I'm good.
It's also weird because like if you're a side sleeper and the person you're with is a side sleeper, you know, you can be facing each other, give each other a kiss goodnight, and then turn and go on your side. But to just go, okay, it's fucking weird.
I'm just laying next to this fucking person who's disinterested.
Kalia said she sleeps on her back. What?
It's just something about. I don't even know how. Well, I guess you figure it out. I don't know how to sleep on my back. It just feels weird.
So I don't.
I've seen it happen. I think those people are freaks. No offense, Kalia. I don't know how people can do it. I just don't know how you do it.
I've never been even at my heaviest. I'm not a big snorer. I'm not a snorer unless I fall asleep on my back. If I fall asleep on my back, then I snore, and it wakes me up because I don't usually snore, and I'll be like, "What the fuck is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm fucking sleep on my back like a psycho."
No, I am definitely a snorer, and I've did the little thing where you can do it on your phone where you can listen to yourself.
How about? But dude, like when we've bunked up like on the road or whatever, I don't ever. I know you warned me like the first time we were gonna share a room, but I think I told you that the next day. I was like, I didn't hear you.
I don't know what was going on then, but shit, man, I listened to a recording the other day. I was like, good God, maybe I don't need to date nobody because this motherfucker they ain't gonna never sleep.
And that was with your CPAP on?
No, I didn't have it on. I didn't have it on. Yeah, so because I don't really, if I'm here by myself, I'm like, I ain't gonna mask up and I'm here by myself. Who am I disturbing? Me?
Isn't it to help you live?
Isn't it supposed to keep you alive?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Let's not worry about the particulars here. Let's not worry about that.
You're like, fuck all that.
Like you just said, I ain't gonna live forever. So I might as well, if I'm gonna die in my sleep, I'm gonna die snoring. So
man,
I'm gonna die.
I would be so annoyed. Because the CPAPs are fucking loud as fuck, dude. At least
we just gonna put the whole name out there.
CPAP Simmons.
CPAP Simmons.
That sounds like fucking hamburger. Fucking hamburger. That's your comedy name now. Coming to the stage, it's fucking CPAP Simmons. and then you might be
onto something. I might have some new merch.
Dude, this has got to be a new character we got to create, and we got to come up with your tagline, like fucking hamburger or shut the door. What's it gonna be? Fucking
CPAP.
No, it's gotta be like sound asleep or snore on or some shit. I don't know.
Oh my God! Yeah. Trust. I pulled it out yesterday because I was like, of course, we're going to chat, and that little room is not big enough. So I was like, all right, man. I guess I'm gonna have to pull out the CPAP.
CPAP. Have they done anything to the noise of that thing? Like, how loud is it?
I mean, it ain't that. I mean, it's it's like white noise. It sounds like white noise.
What?
Like, shh.
What you know about that? What?
Yeah, so it's like shh.
So
white noise. You're yelling racist remarks while you sleep. You're like, it's just a saying slurs. So you're with some girl. She's like, "What is that?" Oh, it's just white noise I listen to before I go to bed. White
barbecuing in the park. It's just like
it's just Karen's. It's a bunch of Karen audio. Oh.
I'm gonna call the cops.
Oh, this is a fucking bit, right?
Oh my God.
Oh
wow, Kalia, you just came in. Why am I catching these strays here?
We're just tagging it up. This is gonna be your new bit. This is gonna be your closer.
Than is snoring.
Yeah.
What is wreck noise?
Right. I think she's like Third Reich.
I don't know that one.
It's a Nazi thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But there's no T on it.
Probably why I wouldn't know it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that this weekend. I'm not looking forward to having to mask up.
Dude, when
Well,
I
I mean,
shared a room with
I can bring
Chris,
earplugs.
Are you bringing
um,
earplugs?
I can. I mean, I don't give a shit.
No, I'm a mask up. I'm gonna have to do it. I just got to get some distilled water when I get to Chattanooga.
Jesus, this fucking guy, fucking hoity-toity over here.
one of my
Well,
buddies,
the machine has to have distilled water. It can't have regular ass water in it.
Yeah, fucking machines hoity-toity. All right, what were you saying, Tyler?
one of my friends who I shared a room with, his CPAP, a comedian and I shared a room with, and he brought a CPAP, and it was the loudest fucking thing. So I was curious if they made him quieter, because this was probably about 11, 12 years ago.
Oh
But,
no, yeah, they're definitely quieter now. Absolutely.
my buddy, he and I shared another hotel room, a different time. And he was really funny because he was like, "Do you guys, you mind if I put on a white noise machine?" And then I'm like, "It's fine, sure." And then he puts on this white noise, and he puts it on really fucking loud. And then he like puts in earplugs and then goes to sleep. And I was like, "Wait, what the fuck?" You mind if I turn the lights on? So it's like the lights on, and then I just put on a sleeping mask and go to sleep.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking what in the fuck? This fucking, we're taking strays in the chat.
Right.
And,
This is
and said this is such an older age related conversation. You missed earlier. We were talking about bread and baking and shit, and then
Making bread.
they're all senior citizens, fam.
Let me get my bread now that we have an audience.
Oh yeah, go get it. Kalia, you like it?
Let me go get this bread real quick.
You're like, oh, he's getting some money. No, it's actual bread.
It is actual bread. Look at that. Look at that bread right there.
Oh man,
this is what I'm talking about.
I think I'll make some bread later. Make some toast.
Oh, it's look at listen to how it sounds. Listen to that.
Oh fuck! I'm so hungry now. God.
Yeah, but listen. I don't know about senior citizens. I'm not no senior citizen.
I really want to. That's all I'm trying to do is make French toast.
Tyler is in his sourdough bread baking era.
It's real bad. I changed my screen name, PlayStation, to Sour Bro.
Did you,
bro?
I love it. That's so funny.
I'm in hella deep. I got a scoring plate over there.
And once you get in, I gotta see now. Kalia's in here. I got a juicer. I have not used yet. I bought the juicer before I even moved here, and I still have yet to break that juicer out at all. But
dude, I used to all the time. I had like a whole routine. Fucking one banana, some strawberries. I had like all this shit. It's so good. I should get back into the fucking juicing thing, but I have like limited amount of stuff I can fucking consume in a day. So
I'm always worried about those juicers and cleaning them, because they're like, if you don't clean those things, they get fucking nasty, bro.
Just clean it right after you use it. That's all I would.
I feel like you can't ever clean it perfectly, though.
Why can't
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad at it. One time I didn't clean one of my juicers, and like I went in there, dude, and it was like a haunted house. It was just filled with cobwebs.
Aged juices. Wow.
It was a nasty. Yeah.
Well, mine is pretty clean. Mine is very clean right now because it ain't never been used.
Yeah, I just like, if you have one of those the water that fucking, what's it called? Not
spray.
A spray or whatever. Not just the regular faucet, but the thing that fucking shoots it out. I just, right after I get done, just rinse it out, and fucking is good. I never really had any problems. I don't know.
Maybe when we get back,
you have to do it right after you get done drinking the because my juicer, it was a cup, what was it, the Ninja? I think it's the Ninja thing, and you just untwist it, drink it, and then fucking clean it out and put it back, and you're good.
So it's not one of those like juicers where it separates the pulp to one side and the juice goes to the other. That's what I used to have.
Okay. Those, yeah, I bet those are a fucking pain in the ass. No, mine was just
Yeah.
a bullet. That's what it was. Is the bullet where you put all the shit in there, like you put a banana, I put blueberries, strawberry. What else? I put some.
Yeah, dude. And a juicer is like such a fucking flex, bro. Like, cause how much money did it cost to make that one fucking smoothie?
Yeah. Yeah,
One
I'm
one
like
these days,
so
I'm gonna
bummed
use.
about the price of eggs right now because I'm so into French toast.
yeah.
I'm like, God damn, bro. It's like $12 a carton right now. I'm thinking
Dude,
about getting chickens.
I
I'm thinking
can't
about
believe.
getting chickens.
Dude, remember during fucking COVID and how like I remember I was quarantining with Hillary. Shout out Hillary Hudson and Mike Drop. But I was quarantining with Hillary, and I remember like she had a neighbor that fucking brought over. They had a chicken and brought over like eggs from their chicken, and we were just like, we have eggs. Oh my god, because like
yeah.
everything was so fucking scarce. That's still, it's crazy that was what, 5 years ago now.
Yep, 5
Yeah.
years. Coming up on 5 years, March.
Wow.
March
5 years ago, we were like, ain't no way they're gonna shut us down, bro.
They said, "Hold my beer." Shut this
I
whole
was
shit
making
down.
big financial decisions 5 years ago right now.
Man.
Yep.
Dude, what do you guys remember your last gig before everything shut down?
I mean, it was a dope show. I mean, it was the last show at the comedy club. They like told me while I was in the green room, they're like, we're shutting down. This is the last one.
Was it at TCC?
Yeah.
Oh, do you
And
remember
I
yours?
told the headliner and
I
he got
don't.
so
I, that,
sad.
not, yeah, I don't honestly.
Because
Because I told you, if I had to, I think we talked about this before in person, maybe even done it on podcast. I didn't really step my foot all the way in until the pandemic of comedy. So I was kind of doing shows here and there, and it just, I wasn't doing it like that. So I don't remember what I was doing then. Right
gotcha.
before.
And Tyler, what'd you say you one of the comics what?
Got so bummed out. I remember they were like, got emotional.
Oh wow. And
And
Kalia
I was
said,
like, it's only gonna be for like a week, bro. Calm down.
Kalia said my first show canceled was at the Cannabis Cafe. First Zoom show was a birthday show. Oh, dude, I did
Zoom
I did
shows.
2 Zoom shows. One of them I co-headlined, and I had to do 45 minutes. And about 10 minutes into that 45-minute Zoom show, I was like, I'm never doing this again. I will never do this again. But my last show was at the time I used to do like a whole month of shows in Massachusetts or New England. So I had like a whole month of shows for March in Mass, and it was March 15th was a Sunday because I remember St. Patty's Day was Tuesday, and that weekend I was doing the Woo Ha Ha in Worcester, Mass. And I remember my last show that Saturday night. After the show, there was a nurse, and we were talking to her like, "So, what do you think? Is this really that big a deal?" And she's like, "Well, I work in, she's like, I'm a nurse, and it is real. Like, there's people dying from it, and this and that." She goes, "I don't know how serious this is going to get." And I remember Ryan Cott, shout out to fucking Ryan Cott. He was the booker of all the shows I had for the rest of the month, and he said, "Yeah, we're meeting tomorrow, the 15th, to figure out what we're going to do because we don't know what we're going to do." So then I remember he called me that Sunday. He's like, "Yeah, sorry, kid, we got to shut it. We got to cancel all the shows. We don't know what the fuck's going to happen." I was like, "Well, it's not your fault. I get it." And then I was and the Woo Ha Ha never opened back up. I was the fucking last person at the Woo Ha Ha. Crazy. And Kalia loved it. You liked the Zoom show? She said, "I loved it. Not even though I made bank and didn't have to wear pants."
You were Winnie Poohing.
I mean, shit. I did a couple. They were good money, but man, that shit it's painful. Especially like you said, if you had to do 45 minutes and it was, imagine doing that in front of a screen with 3 people, like actually the facilitators for the Zoom show, and everybody else was just a picture. Dude. So you're doing fucking comedy in front of a photo album.
Dude, I co-headlined it with Colin Moulton, great comic, and it was for TCC, It was for Tacoma Comedy Club, and I just was like, oh man, this is fucking. I am not enjoying this. This is not fun to me. But and that's I remember one of my buddies. I won't say his name because I don't know if he wants this out there. But one of my buddies called me during COVID and asked me how I was doing, and I was like, well, I missed the stage, obviously, but all things considered, I'm okay. Like my headspace is okay. And he just goes, I think I'm done. And I was like, what? He goes, I don't know what to do, man. I'm fucking, he goes, I think I'm done. And this is a guy that at the time, this is 10 years or 5 years ago, he was probably 10 years in. So it's not like he was brand new in comedy. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, I just don't know what to do. I go, dude, do some daily videos or something. And I'm like, I go, if I have an idea for a joke, I'll try and incorporate it into a daily video. Like if I have a joke about, or a premise about newspapers that, or I don't know, let's say fucking cars, then I'll try and find maybe a news article or something about cars and then work in that joke. And I'm like, I go, it's not the same thing, but it gives you a little bit of a fix, to try and get through it. But man, it's so fucking crazy. And now, awesome, we got the same president back. Oh fuck, we're stuck.
Let's see what it's gonna be this go round.
Dude, I don't understand canceling all these or freezing grants, financial aid. They're talking about healthcare or Medicaid. They're talking about they're going to. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. It's fucking. Well, I do know what's going on. I mean, it's kind of obvious what's going on. This fucking guy. Anyways, all right.
Everybody, get your money, get your money, get your money. That's all I'm gonna say. Get your money up, because it's gonna be tough playing here for a minute.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Tyler?
Nothing. Lost the words. I heard about the whole Medicare getting shut down. That was pretty wild.
Yeah. Like
I just don't understand it. I don't. Again, what is the underlining? Go ahead and tell us what is the underlining meaning for that. Like
it's like if you're not rich, it's like fuck you. We don't care if you're not rich like all of us, then figure it out or you're fucked. And I'm like, what? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't.
But the end result of that is okay. So these poor people start getting really mad, and what do you think they're going to do? So they're going to turn this country into a real third world country, and people are going to start flashing out and having real mental issues because they can't get the basic services that they need. Yeah. So I don't know what their end game, when I say there, I mean the people at the top end game really is, because you're going to get hit.
Yeah, dude. And
one way or the other.
And the fucking, I don't know if it's like a race thing, but this fucking dummy, our president, majority of the fucking people are poor white people. So yeah. I don't know what, and these fucking dumb poor white people that voted for him. So I'm like, you dipshits, you got what you wanted. You wanted him, old fucking Trump in there. So
no Vaseline.
Yeah, dude. I just don't. I don't know. Okay. On that positive note, let's do our plug and get the fuck out of here. I'm so fucking annoyed. Every day it's like, it's crazy because I don't want to go on a rant, but I'm like this. It's like every day you're like, and this is what I remember when Trump was in office before. It was like every day, what's he going to say now? But now it's like to another fucking extreme level. I'm like, what is this fucking guy doing? Anyways. What do you got coming up, Carlos?
Yeah, we are at the Comedy Catch this weekend with me and you at the Comedy Catch in Chattanooga. And then after that, I am back here at the LA Comedy Club. Might drop Adams, Kokomo, Planet 13, Jimmy Kimmel's. It's all going down. Just check it out on comediancarlosanthony.com or parttimefamous.com. Either one.
Done. Tyler?
What do I got going on? I don't have a show this weekend. I'm sorry, fans of mine, but I will be at Climate Pledge Arena with Shane Gilly on Saturday.
Shane Gilly?
Be observing the show.
Dude.
February 7th and February 8th, I'll be in Bend, Oregon, and Roseburg, Oregon.
So before I do my shout out, or my plugs, it's funny you were saying that you'll be in the audience. So Carlos, the comic here in Vegas that says he was on Wildin' Out. Did you hear about somebody from Wildin'? I was talking to Essence, the comic.
Did he
Essence.
mean that he was in the audience?
Well, so this fucking guy, I don't know this dude. The only way I know him is like he was on a show that Carlos was on, and they didn't even, I don't think they did that show at that bar, but he got on stage and he's taking pictures of himself on stage, like, and I was like, what the fuck? And Carlos was like, that's what he does. Well, anyways, this guy fucking says that he says all these credits that he has that he didn't do. So he said he was on Wildin' Out, and the Essence told me that somebody that was on Wildin' Out got in his DMs and was like, yo, what the fuck? You know about this, Carlos?
I do.
And he said, I guess he ended up saying, oh, no. I was like in the audience watching the show.
Right.
But he fucking will say that he was on Wildin' Out because he was in the audience watching.
You can see me. You can see me clearly.
Right. You probably can't even see him. But he made himself merch. I mean, it's out of control.
He had Wildin' Out merch.
Yes.
It's like the whole Wildin' Out crew, and then him in the back, like, I'm watching. That's
so wild.
Fuck. Dude,
let me add this. He recently said he was on tour in New York City, and it came to the real story is he was doing open mics that you had to pay for to be on. And he said his management team got it for him. He said his management team got it for him. So you telling me your management team got paid open mics in New York City? All right, player.
Hold on. Yeah. If I had a manager, I don't. If I had a manager and I said, oh, did you get me any gigs? And they go, yeah, I got you a gig. You got to pay to do this fucking show. I'd be like, oh, cool. You're fired.
Immediately. Dude. The fact you even said that to me, you're getting fired.
Yeah, like you get 10% of this, so do you just pay me that 10%?
Can you give me the fight? It's $10. So can you give me a buck to pay for this show that I have to do?
That's so funny.
There's also a comic here locally that Carlos knows, that we both know, that very I don't, as far as I know, this comic, I don't want to give too much away on who this person is. Carlos will know as I start going into it. But as far as I know, they've only been doing comedy like 2 years, I think, 2 or 3 years, 3 years, maybe,
give or take.
And they're teaching comedy classes or trying, or I don't know how much they're doing, but and they're talking about, like, as a headliner and this and that. And I'm like, I don't understand. I just don't understand. But, fuck it.
We're going to bring this topic back on the next HollingsWorthless podcast, because I think it still needs to be we need to dive into this a little bit deeper, because I don't understand the psyche of people who do this. And I don't know why I have such a problem not paying attention. But it's an interesting case study for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like, I never want to be like, I'm trying to pick my words. I don't ever want to be like the guy that's like, oh, I'm the old head or whatever. But we kind of are, Carlos, and like in the community here, there's Jay Reed, there's Butch, there's me, there's you, there's Tricks. I'm just, Jocelyn. I'm trying to think of like Mary. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know. We'll do it on another podcast. Maybe we'll have Kalia come on too, because I know Kalia.
Absolutely.
Great. Here's my plugs though. Let me do this and get it over with. So this weekend, yes, I'm in Chattanooga with Carlos at the Comedy Catch. We're there Friday, Saturday. And somebody hit me up that was there at my show last time I was out there, and he was like, "Dude, I saw you coming and can't wait." So I think his name's Dwayne. After this weekend, following weekend, I'll be in Tampa, Florida, at Side Splitters. And then the week after that, I'll be here locally doing the first half of the week. I'll be at Brad Garrett's. And then the weekend, I'll be at Mic Drop in San Diego. And then the 20th, 22nd, I'll be in Sanibel, Florida at Calusa Comedy Club. And then you can just go to bigirisj.com for tickets. And thanks for everybody that came in and tuned in. Again, if you want to know why there hasn't been a podcast for the last few weeks, it's on me, and you can hear it at the beginning of the episode. And if you're listening to the podcast, you already know. All right. Thanks. We'll see you next week. And until then, bye. Thanks, everybody.
Peace.
Bye. Yeah.